Hello Moon Scouts! So today I thought I'd make a fun little video to show you guys my horror gothic Halloween themed bookshelf. This is something I worked really hard on to make my books and my collectibles look really nice, and I have a whole little corner dedicated to this sort of theme, and I thought it would be fun to show you all. It was definitely a quarantine project of mine. But yeah, so I'm going to actually first sort of zoom out a bit here and just show you a sort of a quick up-down preview. And then I'm going to sort of just zoom into each row and each of these side areas and just talk about some of my interests, what you see here, and as well as where I got some of my things. So yeah, let's jump in. So I'm going to start with the collectibles and decorations I have on the wall first, and then go to the bookshelf. So this is a really cute old little theme park that is Christmas themed in Cherokee, North Carolina. I went here when I was very young with my family a long time ago, and then I revisited here last year for the first time since I was probably 5 or 6, and it was basically exactly the same. It's really similar to how it was when it first opened, which I think was in the 70s, and it is still around. So if you want to check it out, I definitely recommend it. It's really cute and it was very nostalgic for me. So that's where, so obviously this isn't horror themed, but I thought it matched the colors and the aesthetic of my little setup I have here. And then next we have the Monster cereal themed Hot Wheels cars. I don't remember where I got these. I think I might have gotten them at probably something like Walmart or Target, maybe Target, or I can't remember. It's been a while, but I just thought that was such a cool, unique thing because I absolutely love the Monster cereal. It's my favorite, I would have to say, and I'm super looking forward to Monster Mash cereal coming out this October. So I'll do a little zoom in for each, but yeah, I had to get all three. You have Fruit Brute, and it looks like it's kind of a van. You can see there's little shelves inside. I think that's so cool. I don't know if you can see the front. You can kind of see the front there. And I guess I'm not familiar with Hot Wheels. To be completely honest, I just got these because it was Monster cereal theme. But it says it is Smoke and Grill. Count Chocula, of course, gotta have him. And is a 59 Chevy Delivery. And oh my goodness, I can't even begin to tell you how badly I want to drive a car that looks like this. So cool. And then of course we have Booberry. And this is a MIG rig. This one's really cool. Ooh, it's getting a little dusty. Wow, I didn't even notice how dusty it was. And actually you can see the top of it there. That's pretty cool. And it's got the logo on the top and on the sides. So yeah, I thought those were too cute. And then I just have a couple of little random candy here on the wall that I really like the packaging for. This is one of these Chupa Chup lollipops, and it is a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. I love Zero. He's probably my favorite character, honestly. He is so cute. I love his design. So I got that, I think, last year as well. And then these are just some monster gummies. Again, I'm actually not a huge fan of the taste of these gummies, but I just like the packaging, and I really like displaying cool food items I get. And then at the bottom here, I just have a poster for Nightmare on Elm Street. Alright, starting at the top of this other wall. So this is actually a floating bookshelf. You can kind of see the little tabs at the bottom here. I actually have a few of these set up in different rooms, and I really love it. It's a really cool effect. Okay, obviously you're looking at this is a very high up one, but if it's more eye level or lower, it totally makes them look like they're floating. And so these are just some horror themed books I have at the top there. And then of course an It Chapter 2 poster. I got this at the, I don't think it was at the premiere, but it was when the movie came out in theaters, and they had a promotion at my local theater and they had free posters, and the popcorn buckets you had to pay extra for, but I believe the poster was free, and I just absolutely love that. I love limited edition promotional things, so I was super excited about that. This is just a can I really like the design of. I can't remember what the brewery is, but yeah, I just thought that was so cool. It's like holographic. Yeah, just a cool little collectible. This was a gift from a friend of mine. I absolutely love it, and I got this floating shadow box thing from IKEA, I think, and I thought it was perfect for displaying this, and I'll just kind of turn it around. It's a spooky carousel with skeleton animals, of course, and I think they're all horses. Yeah, super cool. And then at the bottom here, this is also a gift I got from a friend from an artist at a convention, and you got all the good boys on there. And I can't remember. I'll zoom into because I can't remember the artist name off the top of my head, but here's his logo if you want to check him out. And I really love that, how it's got a bunch of spooky boys up there. All right, so those were the walls. So now we're gonna head on over to the actual bookshelf. All right, so starting at the top here is my absolute #1 favorite toy, like just toy line, like probably not even doll line, but toy line altogether. I am a huge fan of Monster High dolls. I don't do a whole lot with them anymore just because they don't make them anymore, unfortunately. And actually, when they first started making them, they were really high quality, and unfortunately, after having them for a couple years, they started to sort of decline in quality. Pretty much I would say most of my Monster High dolls are when they were first coming out, and some of them I take out of the boxes and some of them I left in the box if I especially love the design. So I'll kind of like just zoom into each one, and you can kind of see the ones in the back there. But yeah, these the only dolls I've ever been into were Polly Pockets when I was younger. Never been into really Barbie dolls or any other type of dolls. These are the only ones I've ever been into because I was absolutely in love with the theme of them being so if you aren't familiar with this doll line, basically all the characters, there's monster boys and girls, and they're all the sons and daughters of famous horror, like Universal horror monsters. And they first started out where it was primarily just the main Universal kind of monsters, and then they branched out to be like any monster pretty much. So this is my favorite character. Her name is Operetta. She is the daughter of the Phantom of the Opera, and she has a rockabilly theme, and all about that. When I was first starting to collect these dolls, I actually dressed and was really into the retro pinup rockabilly look. So she was just perfect, and I love her. This is Dracula. She's also one of my favorites. She is, of course, the daughter of Dracula. This girl right in the middle, this was actually gifted to me. My friend found it at a thrift store, and she is an extra large version of the doll. She is big. You can kind of see my hand there next to her, and I had to make that the centerpiece. I believe her name is Scara. I'm trying to remember actually, because like it's been a while since I've actively collected him, but I love her whole 60s mod vibe. And I absolutely love, if you look at the details here, she's got translucent hands and legs. How cool is that? All right, moving along because my arms are getting very tired. Since that was the top shelf. So this one is sort of my Stephen King section of the bookshelf. Of course, there's some other little things laid about. It's sort of Stephen King mixed with things that fit this red, white, and black color scheme. This is a postcard from Dinosaur Dracula, one of my favorite bloggers and podcasters. Go check them out if you haven't yet. Some of these are some nightmare. So these are horror-themed Valentines. I thought were really cool. Now I can't really take it out, but I'll kind of move that over. So this is an It Chapter 2 popcorn bucket I got at that same time I got the poster. It is a really big and really nice quality, and there's actually different images on the other side. And yeah, there's just a variety of some. Yeah, this is where my Stephen King books are. You can sort of see. I don't want to mess it up too much, but I have more books behind the animatronic here. And if you don't know this about me, The Shining is pretty much not like, it is definitely my favorite horror movie, all-time favorite horror movie, and one of my top all-time favorite movies. So just a little something to know about me. And also, this is my favorite band, Ice Nine Kills. They are a horror-themed metal band, and these are just some like stickers and like a card. Go check them out if you don't know about them. Alright, moving on to the next part. Alright, so this next one is pretty much my vampire bookshelf. You will notice there is a lot of Twilight going on here. I was an absolutely enormous fan of Twilight when the books and movies were first coming out, circa 2008, 2009. And I still am a big fan of Twilight. It is a guilty pleasure of mine. I've actually really been enjoying. There's been sort of a renaissance with it and interest in it, which is really cool. But yeah, definitely a big guilty pleasure of mine. And then these are just some other popular sort of like vampire romance, young adult novels. And then these are just some random books I have here on the end that sort of just, I thought, fit the color scheme nicely. And then just a couple of little, like, spooky vampire props. You got Phantom of the Opera, you got Dracula there, and just some cool collectibles. Alright, so next, this is the colorful section. And there's definitely just a variety of books and toys and collectibles I have going on here that I thought matched a color scheme. I have this sort of purple, blue, green color scheme going on. So a lot going on here, so let's get into it. So on the end here, this is actually a signed print I got from the artist who did the Goosebumps, the original Goosebumps covers. I got these at Dragon Con a couple years ago. This is my favorite convention, Dragon Con. I go every year that they hold it. And this is a special mead that one of the local meaderies made for Dragon Con, and I loved the design of it. And they have this really cool thing right here. It says it's like stats. It's like D&D stats. How cool is that? Really great tasting. Monk's Meadery is the name of it if you want to check them out. I have 2 Disney popcorn buckets I got when I went to not Universal. Well, I went to Universal also, but Disney, and that was a couple years ago. I think that was 2018 or 2019, and both of them light up. And both of them, this one, the lid opens up, and the back of Oogie Boogie opens up. And yeah, really cool. I love collectible Disney merchandise, so that was really exciting for me to get. This is a Monster High doll. This is an Ursula, a really, really nice Ursula doll. And I had to keep her in the box just because I really loved the overall display of it. And that's actually velvet that her body is made out of. This I also got at Disney. Either Disney or, no, this one was Disney. And this one lights up also. It's a straw. It's like a little straw holder. And then these I got from Disney as well. Maleficent Ears. Another Dinosaur Dracula card. And then I'm a huge fan of promotional gimmicky junk food, especially if it has a Halloween theme. So I have to get the Voodoo every year, and looks like they're making it again this year. So, and then just a couple of little random doodads, and again some fantasy horror books just sort of sprinkled in. All right, making our way down to the second to last shelf. This one, sort of a mix of things again. I guess I would say it's more of my just witchy sort of themed bookshelf. Also, Dracula really is having a hard time standing up, so there we go. Good enough. But yeah, that's why I can't barely touch it, otherwise things fall over easily. So over here we have a very dusty lantern. And this is from BioShock. I thought that was a really cool prop. And then just a couple of just random little things I have. Yeah, this is more like my books about that have like a witch theme to it. Ghosts. This is a really cool little shadow box that lights up. Some more books. Tarot, R.L. Stine, fantasy books. That is what you will pretty much, that is like 75% of the books I have are horror or fantasy in some way. And we have another Dracula figure, another Dracula figure. Kind of, there we go. This one's really cool. And this little door opens and closes, and this thing spins around too. And then just some more books back there. And lastly, we have more Monster High collectibles. Let me get that focus. These ones I've just kept in the boxes. And she's the daughter of the werewolf. She's a genie. She's really cool. She has like a steampunk theme to her. Yeah, she's really cool. And then this is the daughter of the abominable snowman. Her name's Abby. And then this is like just a little game I was gifted. And a skull. Because why not? And then I just randomly have a box of my Count Chocula back there. I actually collect even boxes, like cereal boxes and stuff. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. I'll do one more little zoom out to show you. If I can focus. And that is my bookshelf. And I'm actually currently working on another one. It doesn't look very nice right now, so I will take another video once I get more done on that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed checking out some of my collectibles. I'd be curious to know if you're a fan of Monster High or any of the things you saw here. Let me know in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you next time, Moon Scouts!